Many of us are in this energy of shifting our focus. You may have just felt the need to shift your focus. Maybe you've been getting intuitive flashes of a situation, a project, a goal that you've had in mind, or something of that sort, that Spirit is just kind of nudging you through your intuition, through just this discernment or something, that you need to put time and energy into it. Maybe it's changing an aspect of something. Maybe it's accepting 3-3 an aspect of a situation or something. But either way it goes, there is a shift in focus. I get the feeling that many of us have had it's almost like a switch has been turned on, like Spirit is saying, okay, enough of the playing around, enough of the back and forth games, enough of you overthinking about this situation. Let's see some sort of action. And so the focus shift has happened because Spirit has forcefully directed you in another direction. Maybe you had been putting too much time and energy into a certain situation or a project or something, and you just wasn't putting action into what you knew that you needed to put action into. 1, 2, 3. So some of you have been making progress in this area, but others of you have not. So in order to get to a place of feeling successful, or feeling like you're becoming accomplished in a situation, a project, or some sort of energy, you have to take that action. You have to put forth some kind of knowledge, wisdom, know-how, talent, just energy in general, but you have to put in action. I'm feeling the need to pull out, this is really random, but they're showing me for the success card and action, the success and action card, to get confirmation cards on that. Let's see what kind of action they're wanting us to take that's going to make us successful. What kind of action do you want us to take so that we can become successful in a situation, an energy, a project, a goal? Okay, so organization is needed. Many of you may be putting too much time and energy into other situations, so prioritizing your time and energy is really going to be a factor here, is what I'm feeling. They're saying yes. Now, I do feel like goal setting is a really big thing as well. So if many of you have certain goals that you wanted to work on, but you really didn't set, like, I'm hearing something about perimeters, but maybe you didn't put in place certain ways that you should do it, or what you should do first and what you should do last, prioritizing something. But definitely some goal setting and organizing some things at this time is needed. However, that's falling into this taking action card, so make sure that as you're taking action, you have some sort of organization to the action that you're taking. They're telling me taking action again. So yeah, I feel like many of you felt like when you was taking action before that you just didn't have enough energy, or maybe your emotions were all over the place, so the willpower just wasn't there. But I'm getting a feeling of this energy is shifting. There's better emotional health that you've ran into, or maybe it's because you've been working on something, or maybe you've accepted something that's helped you to have better emotional health. So Spirit is saying that there's this sense of balance that is taking place. Now when you take action, it's not going to feel like you have a wall up in front of you, or that you have some sort of resistance. The action that you're going to take is going to be, you're going to be able to follow through with it. I'm not saying that it's not going to cause you some sort of uneasy feelings, or that you may not be completely challenged in this area, but what I'm saying is you're going to feel like you have the upper hand on your emotions, that they're not holding you back from moving towards your goal, putting in action, committing to whatever this is that Spirit is saying. It's time to get organized in, it's time to put some action into. This could be, for many of you, a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, but this could be a relationship with family, friends. It could be a romantic partner, but the sun is shining now, and there is going to be brighter days. I'm even feeling a harvest of some sort with this. So that could represent like a union of something coming together. It could represent success in finances. It could also mean that you're making more money and able to put more food on your table. For some of you, this is what you've been needing to put action into. Is a lot. I feel like there's an energy of having to put a lot of time and energy into something and feeling very tired because of it. I feel like there's a lot of work that has to be done, but at the end of the day, you know, it's that long work and that dedication and, you know, the long days ahead trying to get your finances together, you know, putting more time and energy into building something, whatever that something is, whether it's a project, a career path, being an entrepreneur, a relationship, or what have you. They're saying that like you're building something up and it's going to take some time to get there, and it's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication, but at the end of the day, you're going to be successful. What you've been asking for, what you've been manifesting, what you've been wishing for, it's coming into fruition because of your hard work and dedication. However, you guys need to remember that readings are meant to guide us. So if we're not taking the suggestions within the reading, then these things aren't going to happen. You can say, come back to me a month or two, a year later, or what have you, and say like, Trish, your reading told me that I was going to have this, this, and that. And I'll say, well, did you do this, this, and that the reading told you to do? And you're going to be like, no, I was a little bit fearful to do that. But Spirit's like, no, you have to follow through with something. This is a big message of following through in something. So what I'm feeling is with both the taking action card and the success card is that you're going to want to resist moving forward. You're going to want to listen to your ego, that part of your ego that I'm not going to say negative, because I don't think any part of our ego is negative. It's meant to show us things that we need to see differently. It's meant to, you know, hold us back from getting hurt again and things like that. But not always is those thoughts of, well, this is not right for you, or this is going to end up this way or that way, is telling you not to move in that direction. It's just reminding you of a place where you came before. It's reminding you to have your caution up, you know, to just use your discernment, to listen to your intuition, listen to your deep internal knowings about something. But it's okay to still move forward. I'm getting this like, you know, the stoplight with the green, yellow, red light. I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing the green light lit up, like it's okay to move forward. So I feel like for some of you, this is referring to a situation and a connection with a relationship, and you're afraid, you're resisting because you're afraid that it's going to end up the way that it did before, or you know, or has in the past with relationships or what have you. But remember, you've got the health card. Your emotions are healthy right now, so you can trust that this is going to work out for all involved. You can also trust that there's some sort of balance that's coming to this situation. 6 is a card, a number of patience, trust, balance, relationships, things coming together. 2 is a card of duality, union. Also things coming together, community. So there's a lot about, also I'm hearing balance with that card as well. So we have a lot to do with, you know, putting things into perspective and things balancing out because of putting things into perspective. But I just really feel like many of you need to focus on self, building something that has to do with something that you've been getting repeated messages about starting, finishing, putting time and energy into. You know, this action in whatever this project is may affect all other areas of your life. So this may be the area that if you don't put time and energy into it, every other area of your life is going to be at a standstill, if that makes sense. So don't allow that to happen. Make sure that you're putting action into those areas that you keep feeling led to do so. And some of you, I feel like you've been procrastinating for quite some time and putting energy into action in an area, 9/11. But, you know, again, we have concentration and focus. This is also about organizing your thoughts, organizing your projects, putting something in order and prioritizing, you know, this should be done first, this should be done last type things, having a goal and not allowing yourself to do other stupid things. And I don't know why they're saying stupid things, but sometimes we'll detour away from our goals and do things that have nothing to do with our goals just because we don't want to have to face something that has to do with our goals. Maybe it's going to make us tired, or maybe it's going to take too much energy, or, you know, maybe we just need a day of rest or something. But I feel like this is a time of putting a lot of time and energy and not worrying about the rest right now. So focus on accomplishing something, because you feel like there's a lot of swords being like cast at you, or you feel like you got a lot of sharp edges at you right now. And if you don't do something, it's going to feel like a lot of those sharp edges are going to come at you. Like, you know, you're going to be stabbed or something. So it's like you feel this pressure to finish something, to do something, to put time and energy into something. But remember, it's all about success. So if you take these messages here, then you will be successful. Now, I do feel like some of you are feeling a little bit manipulated by your ego, the devil on your shoulder, so to speak. Okay, we all have the angel and the devil's the one that will try to distract us. And I feel like many of us are feeling more distracted by our ego at this time, and it's taking us away from what we need to do. We may be distracted with things like addictions, sex, drugs, rock and roll, overeating, overspending, watching TV too much, instead of doing things that we need to do. So make sure that you're putting yourself into check with these things, because this is, you know, highly, highly important. I'm being told to shift gears. You know, this is going to be suggestions of what we need to do at this time. So let's see what they have to say. If you're hearing that noise in the background, that is my dog. He is scratching on the door. He's wanting me to fill up his pool, and I'm not going to just stop what I'm doing to fill up his pool, but typically that's what I would do. What other messages do you have for us, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey. Am I supposed to take all of those messages, please? For all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. So some of you may be feeling that there's some sort of concentration or focus that needs to go to one of the energies of the South. This could be a state in the South. If you're not in the United States, 1155, this could be referring to whatever country you're in or whatever state you're in, moving towards the South or something. But I'm getting this feeling of connecting with warmer spaces, and I don't know exactly why, but this is a suggestion that needs to be taken. Okay, this is going to be for a few of you. I'm feeling like some of you are meant to seed your light, seed your energy, your talent, your know-how, something about movement towards the South, and you're going to know what the South means for you. It doesn't mean Florida. It doesn't mean, you know, going down to the ocean. This is whatever it resonates for you. Okay. And I literally just feel like they're meaning downwards. Okay. Taking something downwards. And it could just be like calming your emotions down. This could be, I really feel like a very strong message, though, of seeding your light somewhere. You're going to be traveling somewhere. Maybe you're meant to, when you're meditating, focus your energy to a certain area and not even actually travel to this area. And I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. So again, take it how it resonates. I feel just a very strong message, though, of seeding your light. Grandfather Sky. This is talking about connection with the sun, the moon, the stars. Some of you are having some kind of recollection of memories of having to do with being a starseed. So maybe some of the action that needs to be taken at this time is connection with things that have to do with being a starseed. Copper, hold on, buddy. I'm just getting an energy, really, of meditation with this. I have no idea what this card actually means, but I'm getting a feeling of meditating, getting very deep into this. I'm just feeling like allowing yourself to go deep. Yes, allowing yourself to go deep. And there's something about some of you resisting something to do with clearing matters of the heart. So this is talking about allowing your heart to clear from past trauma, past hurt, past pain, and this is bringing you into this new cycle of being like this warrior. You know that it's okay to move forward in matters of the heart. So this could be in love, it could be in partnership, it could have anything to do with sharing your compassion and love with other people. I mean, what have you. But anyhow, I'm feeling like I'm being a little bit distracted by my dog, so let me get some popsicle sticks real quick. I am clairvoyant. So some of you may be awakening to this ability or deepening that ability. Visions, I'm feeling visions, intuitive flashes, Anyhow, solar plexus chakra governs personality, ego, and identity, as well as freedom, choice, and authenticity. This is all about personal power, and I'm really feeling like many of you are stepping into your authentic self. And I feel like the choices that you're making right now are choices that you have to make to either move forward or stay where you're at, or either fall behind. And I feel like many of you are feeling the pressure of moving forward, putting action into something. And I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. But let's get my dog is going crazy with the door. Sorry, guys. 1516. Look that number up on Sacred Scribe. Let me get a blessing card for you guys real quick. When I lean towards love, I am led. This one is backwards. Let's see if I can, I think it was a misprint, but let's see if I can read it here. I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. 1551, guys. And when I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Much love to you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment letting me know if this reading resonates with you, what resonates with you, and so on and so forth. Go check me out on TikTok if you haven't already. That is Unique Me 303 Healing. Much love to you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.